Hey guys, it's Tim coming at you with another episode of The Spotlight, the show where I propose an interesting question or just a general interesting topic and have you guys take it from there in the comments. I think from time to time all of us have noticed something very interesting when it comes to media. Different countries tend to have very different ways that they put spins on how they produce different mediums. And going in knowing that, it does seem somewhat obvious, but there are also signs between different types of mediums where you can just tell what general region it came from. Like for the gamers in the audience, when you have hands-on experience with a game, you can tell if it's from the United States or from Japan or from Eastern Europe or Western Europe. And this isn't to say that these inherent differences are a bad thing. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It really helps expand the medium out and gives you a real lens to look through each different culture and how they approach things. So, with all of that out of the way, bringing it back to comic books, there have been multiple times where different countries have been given the chance to take well established characters and to put their own spin on them and change the story up enough to make it similar to what the original story was about, but to also give it more of a feel of that particular culture. Probably the most prominent of these is the several times that Japan has reinterpreted characters like Spider-Man and Batman, and while you can occasionally run into the problem of them missing the point, like in Battle Fever J, it definitely gives a very dynamic and distinct version of the character that can be looked back upon in the future and given more material to work off of. However, should this happen more often and should more different cultures be given the chance to fully reinterpret a character as opposed to just doing the animation or something like that? Because we're used to looking at these characters through the lens of American writing styles and story conventions. And looking at it on the flip side, we probably wouldn't want, say, a Sailor Moon animated series done by a US writing team because then wouldn't have the feel that we originally liked the show for. But just because the feel is different doesn't mean that it's bad, and it would be an interesting way to see how different cultures view different characters and what their takeaway from them is, as opposed to just a solely American or Japanese way of looking at them. But what do you guys think? Do you think that more countries should be given the chance to reinterpret characters? Or do you think that they should stay where they are and everyone should do what they're best at to avoid missing the point? Let us know in the comments, and until next time, this has been Tim from the Spotlight, signing out.